I'm here with head coach Travis Wall and starting goaltender Jack Pedreschi after Kenyon's 1-0 victory over Spalding in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. Travis, first questions for you. Initial thoughts after this big win?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, we're just really excited to be moving on tomorrow. I think the name of the game, and when you get into the NCAA tournament, is just survive and advance. And I think we left a little bit too many chances out there. And Spalding's a good team, and I think they definitely made us nervous in some nervy moments late in the game that I think we could have helped quell had we converted some of our chances a little bit earlier. But I think that's a season high in shots for us off the top of my head. We had some really good looks. Their goalie made some massive saves. And, they were playing in this tournament for a reason. They won a hard conference. They have their front two, their front three are very good attackers. And I think they were able to showcase themselves well today. Also, and I was really happy for our defense and Jack to pitch a shutout. We have been a little inconsistent this year in terms of what we've been able to do offensively. But when we needed it the most, and we got one goal today, and we were able to make it stand up, and I think that's a good quality to have.
Speaking of that one goal, great strike from first-year Justin Buckwalter, coach again. What has it been like with the contribution from the first years and the underclassmen this season, especially perhaps in this game?
Yeah, Justin was just named the newcomer of the year in the conference for a reason. I think he's been one of our most valuable players this year. He's a pretty exceptional player, and he has popped up for some very significant goals this year. He hit the game winner against Hopkins with 8 seconds left. He hit arguably the goal of the year, less than a minute after Christopher Newport tied us. And then, first round NCAA tournament where feels like finding ways to miss. And then he is able to have a moment like that at the top of the box. It's what really good players do. And I think we have gotten good contribution from our first years all year. It's a good class. They're good dudes. They work pretty hard, and I think they've been led very well. And one of those main guys is to my right now. I don't think it's easy for a group of 9 seniors that have been a part of very good teams to take in a class of 15 first years. That's not easy at all. And here we are, getting ready for the second round next year, and it is a huge reason, a huge part of that is Jack to my right and the rest of his class.
Jack, great effort today. This question is more relating to kind of how do you stay focused when maybe the offense is having a big day in shots, big day in corners? What do you tell your defense? How do you stay locked in for the entire contest?
Yeah, especially in games like today where I don't see much of the ball. I try to stay engaged with the game with my voice. Keep everybody organized in the back. Make sure we're solid defensively. And yeah.
Awesome to get a shutout. What are your thoughts on kind of this journey that the Owls have been on this season? Obviously coming up short in the conference regular season and the tournament, but getting a big shutout win here in the opening round of the NCAAs.
Yeah, a shutout always feels good, especially in a big game like today. I think a common theme with teams that go far in this tournament is they don't get scored on. And even when we don't convert our chances, as long as we get one and we keep a shutout, then we're good to move on. And generally speaking, if you don't give up goals, you're going to go far in this tournament. So it's a really good start. I'm happy with my defenders in front of me. They did really well today, so I'm excited to go again tomorrow.
I have a question for Coach. How can the Owls build on this win and improve on some of the, like you said, shortcomings and get ready for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think the low-hanging fruit is being a little bit more dialed in for when the ball falls to us and truly expecting the ball to miss others and fall at your feet and being ready for that moment. Because those moments are typically what teams who go far in this tournament are able to do. Having 25 shots and 7 on target and walking away with 1 goal, that was a great strike from outside the box, we'll take it, but it's not sustainable if we want to continue to navigate this thing, and we'll be playing against another good team tomorrow. And, right now I think it's rest and recover and try to go again. And hopefully be just a little bit more clinical, because any team that's playing their second game in essentially 24 hours, they're not going to be, our opponent as well as us, we're not going to be as fresh tomorrow. We're not going to have 25 shots tomorrow, most likely, and we got to be able to make those chances that fall to us hold up a little bit better. So very excited for this group. We lost a really good senior class a year ago. I think there was, I don't know if uncertainty is the term, but, big freshman class coming in. And there were more questions, I think, to ask about what we were going to look like this year. And we played a hard schedule, and I think it prepped us for a tournament like this. Our conference is, I think, only one other time has put 4 teams in a tournament, in the NCAA tournament. So we feel well-versed for whatever team comes our way, because we're battle-tested, and we've been on the right side of those, we've been on the wrong side of those, but ultimately I think we're all just happy to get another game tomorrow.